What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pretty Boy Floyd. Today's video I'm gonna be talking about my recent chemical peel. This is going to be a series because I'm gonna have to get 3 of them done. Anything that you do in life, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you have to be consistent with it and you gotta be on top of it. So a lot of these treatments, they're very hard to sell to the consumer because they have to be done in like a series, you know what I'm saying? So it's very hard to like turn people on to chemical peels or turn people on to any treatment plan that requires you to do it more than one time. I mean, some spots did go away, but it's not that dramatic, you know what I mean? And you know, on YouTube, social media, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of like pretty much like everybody's like motive is just like, you know, that wow factor, and it's like to, you know, that like everybody's looking for a silver bullet, everybody's looking for, you know, that one thing that's going to like, you know, change their skin like completely, and they want it to be done like fast within like a day or so, or like a week. And the reality of it is that that's not true. And you know, and I want to begin this video off with saying that like don't have like these high unrealistic expectations when you have been dealing with your acne, your hyperpigmentation for years. Don't think that it's going to be gone in a week. Now, I've been battling this for years, you know what I'm saying, and I have seen results, but my skin is not anywhere near where I want it to be. Now, am I going towards that? Yes. It's kind of like a fat person or like an obese person. Like, if they want to lose weight, they like give up within a month, but it's like they've been carrying that weight for like 10-20 years, you know? So it's the same thing with your skincare or any other problem that you have. That like a chronic problem is going to take time, you know what I mean? So, you know, you have to ask yourself, how long have I been dealing with this skin problem? And then, you know what I'm saying, sort of be more sympathetic to the process. So I just want to preface that by saying that, and also I just want y'all to know, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You know, I see a lot of chemical peel videos, and yeah, the peeling process is pretty intense, and I do peel during this process, but it's just like, yeah, your skin peels and that's different and stuff like that, but at the same time, you're not going to see like drastic results, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to take a series of times, and it's going to take a multiple, like so much goes on behind like that chemical peel that I did, and like there's so many other things that I do besides that chemical peel that other people need to take into consideration too. So let me just start off this video real quick and just tell you a little bit about the chemical peel. So in the past, I've gotten superficial chemical peels, which is like the name sounds. I mean, it's very superficial, very light, highly recommended for people with darker skin types. The deeper that you go, the riskier it is for darker skin types. The one that I'm talking about in this video is the Rev Peel. This is to be done in 3 series, so to be done 3 times in order to see a result. Not to say that you will achieve your perfect skin, not to say that, but to see a noticeable result, you need to get it done 3 times. Now the Rev Peel is a medium depth peel, so this is deeper than the superficial peel. Now, in the past, when I've gotten my superficial peel done, what happens is that I feel like I see a difference, and it's temporary though, and then the hyperpigmentation will come back. So this time around, what I'm doing is I'm changing the game plan. That's what I'm doing. So number 1, most importantly, is that I'm getting rid of the problem area. I'm getting to the root of it, literally. So as you guys know, my beard area is a big problem for me, and it causes a lot of hyperpigmentation, pseudofolliculitis, razor bumps. If you're not black, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about, and you probably don't struggle with a beard if you are not black. Most African Americans, most black people who have curly hair, and you know, you don't even have to be black to have curly hair that causes razor bumps. You know, I know there's other ethnicities out there that cause razor bumps, but in particular, people who have curly hair, what the hair tends to do is it tends to curl back into the skin, or sometimes it's the hair doesn't even come out of the skin and it grows inside of the skin and it creates razor bumps. So my beard creates a lot of problems, right? So as the old saying goes, you can't serve two masters, right? So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm a firefighter. I have to be clean shaven, right? In order to, like, you know, wear the mask. That's what they say. It's probably more of like an appearance thing, but there's a lot of guys who have jobs that require them to be clean shaven, like in the military or any other job out there. A lot of jobs require you to be clean shaven, right? So if I shave every day, all that's doing is causing more irritation, and then that makes me more prone to razor bumps. So with the razor bumps, what that causes is it will cause hyperpigmentation after it has been healed. So that's the main problem, right? That's the root of the issue. And just how, you know, and it's ironic that's called superficial, you know, peels, and, you know, these things that I'm doing, they're all superficial, you know what I'm saying? Even if I was to get like the best skincare products, like the like #1 product for hyperpigmentation, yada yada yada, it might do my beard area good for a little bit, but it will come right back because the problem is still there. So like I said, you can't serve two masters. Either I can grow a beard or I can be clean shaven, right? Can't grow a beard because of my job. And then also, I don't have very good beard growing genetics. Like, my beard doesn't connect. It's not full. It's very patchy. It's just not good. Number 3, I mean, like, a beard just doesn't look good on me. I don't like that aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you go for a pretty boy aesthetic, beards aren't necessarily, I mean, it could work, but for the most part, you know, being clean shaven, I just like that look. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm not going to fight against something, especially when I really don't want to, you know, even have a beard in the first place. So I started to get laser hair removal. And I'm on my 4th of 6 treatments, which I'm starting to see a result, thank God. Like, the reduction in hair is actually starting to go down. So in order to get rid of my hyperpigmentation, I have to get to the root of it. You know, for some of you guys out there, it might not be the beard that causes your hyperpigmentation. I know for some women it's hormonal. Like, there's like hormones that cause, you know, hyperpigmentation, like melasma. Sometimes when women are pregnant, they develop hyperpigmentation. A lot of things can develop hyperpigmentation, you know, but the most common is like trauma, you know, to the skin. After you pop a pimple, hyperpigmentation. You know, after your scar heals, hyperpigmentation. You know, when you get prone to hyperpigmentation, you have to figure out, why is your skin so prone to just overproducing melanin right now? And you know, with me personally, it's just that shaving just causes a lot of irritation, so I have to get it removed. I started Dialaze, laser hair removal, and yeah, so I was maybe on my 3rd treatment of Dialaze before I got this chemical peel. So in conjunction with the laser hair removal, I'm getting the chemical peel, and also with that, I'm on some new skincare products. Alright, so with all that, I've also switched to new skincare products. Now, these skincare products are stronger than like anything else that I've been using before. I'm using a Zoe Skin, and I'm over here looking at them right now. I'm over here using the Zoe Skin Health by Dr. Abaji pigment control system. So, I mean, I am on like a plethora of like skincare products, which I will make a video in the future on. But really, I just want to touch upon the big hitters, the ones that are like effective. So that's the Pigment Control Cream with 4% hydroquinone, the Pigment Control and Blending Cream, which I use at night, and I blend that with my Curology Formula that has Tretinoin, niacinamide, and Transexamic acid. So I mix the Transexamic acid, Tretinoin, basically I mix the Curology Formula with the Pigment Control Blending Cream at night, and I apply that once at night, and I also apply the Pigment Control Cream 4% hydroquinone day and night. So I'm on those skincare products, and I'm just touching upon the active ingredients, the ingredients that are actually making a big impact on my skin. All the other ones, you know, are supplemental. You know, I got cleansers, toners, serums, like things like that, but I'll make a video on that separately. But I just want to quickly touch upon that just to let you guys know that, like, I'm not just doing a chemical peel. Like, it's like other shit that I'm doing that is going to help out the process a little bit more. And it's expensive, all right? So it's like really expensive. Like, everything is expensive. I would not be surprised if I've probably spent over $10,000 on my skin this year. And I mean, like, that's facts. I mean, not all at one time, but just like over the course of the year, I would not be surprised if I've spent that much money. Which again is something that will turn somebody off to investing in their skincare, when you tell them that it could potentially be thousands of dollars, you know, in order to repair your skin. And especially when you don't see an instant result like that. But it's the same thing when you go to the gym. Like, you don't see results the next morning, you don't even see them the morning after. Like, it's an overtime thing, it's a compound effect. We make these little changes, you know, every day. We make these little changes, you know, over time, and it'll make a big change. So that's what we're doing right now. All right. So just trust the process. Like I said, this is part 1 of 3. I'm gonna continue doing this. And as you guys know, any other thing that I'm going to be implementing or doing, I'm going to be sharing it to the channel. So just stay tuned with that. So let's first start off with this. All right, to prepare for the chemical peel, you have to be on Tretinoin for at least 2 weeks. For me, it's kind of not even necessary to tell me that, because I've been on Tretinoin since I was 17, 18, and I'm 25 now, so I've been on Tretinoin for years. The only thing with Tretinoin is that you have to stop a week before you get a chemical peel. Tretinoin is very irritating to the skin. If you get any sort of skin treatment done, lasers, peels, anything else like that, anything that's like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You have to stop Tretinoin like a week before. Usually they will tell you that, and you have to tell your doctors if you're on Tretinoin, just because Tretinoin can, like I said, it can irritate the skin and it can just cause problems, basically. That's what it can do. But you know, Tretinoin is great. It's a great skincare product. It just causes complications when it comes to certain procedures. Now, going into it, all I did was just wash my face. I didn't put any moisturizer on. I didn't do any of that the day of. So the reason why I did that is because the esthetician is going to clean my skin anyways and degrease it. So it's not necessary for you to put on, you know, moisturizer or anything else. Just go in there, clean face, you know. So yeah. So as she's degreasing my skin, this stuff smells like nail polish. If you ever have gotten a chemical peel done, it's very potent, smells like nail polish. It sucks, but you know, whatever. So yeah, basically after she cleanses my skin, then we go in and we use, yeah, after she cleanses my skin, she goes in with the actual peel. And she does the first layer, which is maybe a 4 out of 10. You know, not too high, you know what I'm saying? It's not spicy yet. So then she goes in with the second layer. That starts to get pretty spicy. That's that 7 out of 10 on the pain scale. And she described it the best. She said that it feels like you're chewing big red gum, like on your face. Like it just feels spicy, you know? So after that, she had asked me if we wanted to go a third time, because you could do up to 3 layers. Now, I'm gonna be very conservative this time. You know, I'm not gonna go 3 layers, and especially if it's a 7 out of 10, nah. And especially with my like skin tone, and no, because if you go too hard, chemical peels can actually make hyperpigmentation worse, and it can actually cause hyperpigmentation. Remember, hyperpigmentation is usually caused by trauma. We stopped at 2 layers. It burnt. I don't want to say burned. Burned is kind of dramatic, and it's a strong word. But it was spicy for, I want to say, about 30 minutes. Fanning it really helped. After I went outside, since it was cold outside, it was during the winter time, it was very cooling. It helped a lot. Putting your face in front of the AC in the car if it's the summertime, that will help. But the burning sensation, the spiciness went away in about 30 minutes. And I don't want to say burning because it's not burning. It's not like that. But I don't know. There's a difference. So what's gonna go home with you is a pamphlet. That pamphlet is going to say like what you need to do. In about 4 hours, you need to wash off the chemical peel, and you need to wash it off with the specific Rev Peel cleanser. The reason why you have to wash it off with that cleanser is because like that cleanser is very gentle. Like that cleanser, it won't. I've seen like it won't remove makeup, which is pretty easy like to remove, but with that cleanser it doesn't. It's a very gentle cleanser. Like it's not going to irritate your skin anymore, you know. And also what comes with it is a soothing balm. This is a moisturizer, and you just have to put this on the areas that are like really like irritated or like really black. Like the ones on my cheeks were really black, on my forehead was really black. I mean, just black. That junk was black. But you know, those are the areas that are actually going to peel the most over the coming days. And I just wanted them to go away, man. I just wanted those spots to go away. I was not feeling very good about the way my skin was looking. I was going through scenarios like, yo, what if this never comes off? You know, what if what if I always look like a gecko? Like, what's gonna happen? You know, I was scared, you know, which is, you're gonna go through that too, you know. So for about 6 days, I had peeled. I didn't peel much on the 7th day. On the 7th day, it was completely gone. I might have had like one black piece of skin on my cheek, but that came off, you know, in a little bit. But it feels super tight, and it feels super uncomfortable, and you are not supposed to pull at your skin, but I can't say that I didn't do that, because when I'm cleansing my face, I'm not gonna lie, like a little piece of skin was hanging and I would kind of rub it a little bit. I mean, I would be gentle, but you're supposed to take scissors and cut it, but I'm sorry, okay, but I couldn't find any scissors anywhere, so I kind of just, you know, the times that the skin would like peel off would usually be in a shower after like I washed my face. And I want to say it started peeling on day 3, but day like 1 and 2, my skin was just very tight and dry, and it looked like my skin would stay like that forever. On day 3 is when I started to see some signs of peeling. On day 4 and 5 was when I started to peel heavy, and I wore a mask. Even though I hate wearing masks, I had to wear a mask just for that reason. And then day 6, it was mostly gone, you know, and day 7, it was completely gone. I have to record this. My forehead is itching. Oh God. I can't help but to like rub it a little bit. All right, this is like, you're not supposed to do this. I should probably just wash my face. That's pink. I need some cream for that or something. I've been looking terrible this past week. I don't like it. But definitely, look at this, man. My forehead looked like one of them dried up waterbed, you know what I'm talking about? One of them dried up wastelands. Oh my God. So yeah, so now after that, you guys already know. You guys already know about my life, all right? You guys already know. We had a little issue. We had a little issue with that like super like dark spot from the chemical peel. That like peeled my skin. I mean, it was putting in work. Let me tell you, on my forehead, on my cheeks, it was putting in work, you know, but not on like my jaw or neck, you know, like that. Those are the spots that I really wanted to see like the peeling come off. So basically after it peeled off, like it was this one big, it wasn't big, but it was this one spot that was red. It was really red. I wouldn't say red, it was pink. It was like really pink, and it was sensitive. It didn't hurt, but it just, I don't know, it didn't even feel like anything. It just didn't look right, you know, aesthetically it didn't look right. So called up the doctor. He came in to see me and stuff. I told him I put on hydrocortisone cream, and he did not like that. He told me it thins out the skin and I shouldn't do that, which, my bad, you know, that's my bad, like I said, but I just needed to do something, right? So the entire time that I was doing a chemical peel, I thought that I was just supposed to use the red peel kit. I thought I was just supposed to cleanse and then put the soothing balm on the irritated areas. But I was not supposed to stop the hydroquinone. I was supposed to continue my hydroquinone, but I stopped that because I thought that I couldn't apply it over. But what the hydroquinone does while you're peeling is that it actually prevents hyperpigmentation from happening because of the peel. So I slipped up again, but to be fair, nobody really explained that I needed to do that. But I'm gonna tell you guys that like you need to continue using hydroquinone throughout the chemical peel process. I didn't know I was supposed to do that, so you know, I slipped up on that. But anyways, what I have to say about these products, and this is why I like these products so much, and the reason why I like them so much is because what they did with this spot. So this spot was really, you know, pink at first, and over time it actually started to get darker, and that's what made me like call him up, like well, yeah, but that's what made me call him up, because it wasn't just like, you know, like redness that's like temporary, you know, go away. It actually started to get darker. Like it was just nah. Like when I saw it get darker, I was like, oh my gosh, am I getting burnt? Like, did it burn me? And so when I came into his office and he told me, you know, that I should have, you know, kept up with the hydroquinone, he said get back on those products and use that again, and also I could start Tretinoin again. So I did that, and like in 2 weeks the spot went away. Like literally, you can see it in these clips, like it's crazy. So that, like, those products, like they really help, man. And throughout this process with those skincare products, a lot of people have been saying that my skin has started to look better. You know what I'm saying? Which implies that my skin looked bad before. You know, I kind of know that. So, you know, with people saying that and saying that they see a difference, I think that really, you know, encourages me like to do more. You know, I can see a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just something else when like your friends say that they can see a difference, just because, you know, it's like when I look in the mirror, I'm like, huh, I see a difference. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But sometimes, you know, other people don't see the difference, you know, kind of like with these results. So with these results, I really feel like I can, like, I feel like I'm the only one that can tell a difference. Like, the texture of my skin looks a lot better. The tone of it looks a lot better. The texture, like the way it feels, it just looks a lot better to me. And it's starting to look more homogeneous. Like, it's starting to look, you know, like the same skin, and it's not starting to look, you know, patchy. So I will say with this one, the results that I saw was very subtle. But like I said, series of 3, I have to get it done 3 times. So results are very subtle, but it was definitely worth it. And I really think that it's helping me out a lot, you know. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about the chemical peel. This is my first chemical peel. So stay tuned for the other 2 that are coming and the other procedures that I'm gonna be doing. Just because, like, hey, like, you know, like we need to get this. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I need to fucking get this shit done, bro. Like, I need to get this shit done. So stay tuned for all that. I will make a skincare routine video pretty soon in the future. And yeah, man, I think that's it for this video. I think I'm just gonna keep on talking, you know. So that's it for this video, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.